That was the funniest Sonic death you've ever seen. I hope you clipped it, Melpominion. You're only allowed to laugh at me if you clip the laughing. Then it's okay, as long as you clip the moment. Um, let's see. I'm just going through the chat real quick to see what I missed. You wonder if the smoke could have damaged the mechanical drives. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're resilient. Lucky hit for Tails. Yeah. Was I going for all the Chaos Emeralds? Probably not. What do you think about the new Sonic game they've been showing videos of? Yeah, I don't know yet. I'm all about RPGs, and it feels like kind of like a Sonic RPG, doesn't it? I am cautiously optimistic. We'll see what happens. I haven't had much luck with the 3D Sonics. I've always been a 2D fan. But we'll see. It looks interesting. I'm cautiously optimistic. Space 220, yes, Story. That's what we're trying to get Reses to it. We should have. See, usually we do all this stuff 6 months in advance, but the pandemic just threw everything off. So it's now 2 months in advance, and then we missed a 2 month marker. But I'm gonna try. I often, if I keep refreshing, I've been able to get reservations like a week or a few days before, because a lot of people, will cancel or change their reservations last minute. So I'm hopeful. Action Dan says, "Oops, crushed, squishy." Sonic Engine Collision it is a magical thing. You're not kidding, Laszlo. Story says if I subscribe to touring plans, I can use the reservation finder. And they'll. Oh, really, Story? It's called touring plans? Can you paste that link by chance if you get a sec? Relic says 4-player online co-op, I think. Yes, I saw that too. Ealtis, you missed me getting squished in Sonic 2, and then I went to an away screen, and now we're going to play Shining Force 3. That was all. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, that's okay, Melpominion. We can get it later if you remind me. I was just messing. You don't actually have to clip any. Alright, so let me just fix the title so we know it's Shining Force 3 for Saturn. And what night are we on? I don't even know anymore. We've been playing this for a while, haven't we? Let me just go check. Let me go into my video producer. It says that we last did night 10, so that makes this night 11. Okay. Night 11. Done. All right. So that title is now changed, and we are going to get started here. And chat, don't kill me. I have to run to the bathroom real quick. I was at a little bit of a party right before this, or going away party for my boss, and I didn't go to the bathroom, so I'm just going to use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll start. So don't change that channel. I'll let you check out the Shining Force 3 intro while I am away. And trees! The trees! The trees! Back! Oh, somebody redeemed the trees! The trees, Darkmax! Thank you for redeeming the trees. Okay. Story ordered the basic TMNT game today from Limited Run. Yeah, I just have to decide if I'm going to buy the basic one or if I'm going to do one of the special packages they have, because they have a, Limited Run always has like the really big hits. And I was told, someone replied to this actually in a thread I was in, I think the owner of Limited Run Games, that the really big one that has like the VHS case and all the stuff is coming out later this year. So I don't know if that means I have to buy the game and then try to buy the big kit or not, or if I should just do the game. I don't know yet. But I'm definitely going to have it ready for day one, no matter what I do. No, so the redemption did show up. It just showed up in the away screen. Did you miss it? I saw it as I was coming back. I saw it in the upper right corner. Shining Force 3 time. Nah, it's not your failure. It's easy to miss. It's a short one. It's only a few seconds long. Do 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 do. Wake up, buddy, buddy. Oh, it is you, Faye. Blah 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 blah. All right. Time is running out for us all. If you hit start, you can skip this dialogue. Good to know. Thanks, Drew. Okay, now, problem. Whenever we play this game on the weekends, like when we start the weekend on Friday, I always forget what we did. So let's see. What did we do? I know we did the cemetery stuff, and then we did that stuff, and then we got some characters, and let me jog my memory here. Right, we got Justin. Justin's the newest one. We lost Rapos, aka Julian. He fell in the sea, the river, or whatever. So we have all 12 people. Does everyone have healing? Looks like they do so far. I see healing, And we got everybody the best weapons that we can. Yep, we defeated the Spirial army, I remember that. And then we came back here, I guess? And now we gotta go back out, I think? Right? Have you gotten enough rest? You tell me, story. Have I gotten enough rest? Was there anything else I needed to do here? I don't think there was. Check the statue? I'll say no then. In that case, we will stay here a bit longer. These statues right here you're talking about? Oops. No, wait. No. Stop it. Is it these little statues you're talking about, story, or is there a bigger one? I think everyone's revived, right? Make sure no one's condition is dead. No, it looks good. Doesn't look like any of these statues that I can tell have anything. Oh, the Elbessum statue on the way to the bridge. Okay. Then yes. Ahead of us, we must make our way across the bridge, over the rapids to search for Rapos. That's just a ruin that we got through. There's the rapids. God, the graphics look really good for this time period with 3D as it was. Anything here? Am I doing this wrong? Oh, shoot. I didn't see anything on that statue. Is it possible we already did it? I know, right, Ealtus? Because I accidentally went forward and now it looks like we're hitting a battle. Story is the goat, man. Once over the rapids, we'll be in Aspinia, back into the land of our republic. It was the left side of the statue? I guess I should aggress after this. I don't see any sign of Rapos. I wonder if perhaps he was swallowed by the rapids. ... Nah, okay. The area around the waterfall basin is the fastest of the rapids. We don't have a chance of catching up. Are you searching for something, Republican rabble? Says Garzel. I'm surprised you didn't notice us. Do you feel that safe having reached Barand? Or are you just preoccupied? Oh, this battle on the bridge. I always get worried with bridge battles. I'm scared there's like some crazy mechanic. If there is, don't spoil yet. You Imperial types are far more tenacious than I expected. Won't you let us return home in peace? You have caused a good deal of trouble for the Empire. Why should we let you pass? You have abducted our Emperor and declared war against the Empire. We shall not allow such an outrage. Forward, men! We are the most elite force in the Empire. We shall eradicate Grunk and his treacherous compatriots. Don't let even one escape our wrath. Tell us how you really feel, big guy. We are only searching for Rapos. What an infernal time to be ambushed by the Empire. However, we have no choice but to fight. And Grunk has no choice but to say nothing. Ever. Like, ever. I fear for Rapos, but we can't risk our cause for him alone. Be careful against General Garzel. He is strong and has defeated many. He will be well prepared for us. Okie dokie, Smokey. Alright. Let's see what we can see. Whoa. We got a Kaiser Guard. What is he? Wait. 22 attack, 16 defense. Grunk got that Dentaris right-hand man to talk for him. You know it. 22-15 for the Mega Loader. Just another Kaiser Guard. Mega Loader again. Wing Knight. They're strong. 27 attack. And they have spears so they can attack from a distance, which is not good. Imperial Knight is whatever. Mega Loaders. We got those mages with freeze level 2. They're dangerous. Ooh, and there's Garzel with 33 attack, fearsome, and 95 hit points. He's not as bad as the other boss, so he has a lot more hit points. So yeah, really, the only ones I'm scared of are the 2 mages. They're trouble for sure. And then, what the heck are they called? These things here. Whatever these things are called. Wing Knights! Wing Knights. Okay. So... we said, oh, sorry, holy crap, wow. Like, careful, Grunk. There must be a reason for General Garzel to be so confident. Keep your troops together. Oh, he's gonna spring stuff on me, I know it. I just know it. Wow. That's a lot of enemies. Alright, let's see, how many we got? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25. Yikes. Are there any chests here? Oh, this is the one we have to send the flyer in. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I don't mean to be tired. I wasn't tired when we started this. I'll be okay. I had caffeine in the form of iced tea. That should keep me going for a little bit. Alright, here we go. Noon! Yeah, so I got to, you know, have a going-away party for my boss tonight. He was kind enough to invite us to a nice, you know, nice little steakhouse. And I will miss him. I've worked for him for years. He is moving. He is moving. Divide and conquer on a mission like this might be dangerous. Yeah, definitely going to take the advice and stay together. Definitely not splitting up here. I like to split up in general. Every time I watch one of those horror movies, and they're like, we should split up. I'm like, no! No, you shouldn't. Like, you should not split up. You stop that. Just checking to see who I'm next to. Put Hayward out this way. Imp Knight. I'm sure that's supposed to say Imperial Knight. Imperial Knight, Knight. It's Albright. Okay. Oh, for sure. Oh, cat, what the hell got on me? Oh my god. A wave of tiredness. Strange. Oh, speaking of Strange, I've seen the first couple episodes of Stranger Things Season 4. No spoilers. Got a long way to go, but oh my god, am I loving it so far. That Zophar is so good. It's quite awesome. I'm not putting Noon there. That's stupid. Noon will stay right here. Now, Dontaris, on the other hand, we can put him right up there. I think we'll be okay as long as we don't get maged. We gotta, like, be in a situation where we don't, get maged. Alright, so, yeah, we can attack. Should do a good 16, 17 damage, I would imagine. Supercharge! Boom! Oh my god, wow, that's a lot of damage. 29 damage. Holy bejeebus. Alright, Grace. Grace Nakamura. It's Grace Nakamura from Gabriel Knight. No, it's not. Put her here. Mascarin. Grunk! Oh, Grunk. Grunk, we love Grunk. We love Grunk. Oh, that's alright, the Altus. I totally understand. Whenever you have to go, it's totally cool. I, myself, as you know, have work at 7 in the morning, and it is 10:55 right now. I got a full night of sleep last night. I don't know why I'm like, tired all of a sudden, but I'll be alright. Must be like, you know how they say turkey has, like, chemicals in it that make you sleepy? I wonder if that's true of steak as well. Anybody know, does cow have that too? Because I definitely had steak tonight. We'll put Irene right here. Eldar. Beldar. We'll put Eldar here. And Justin the Bow Knight. We are from France. Anybody remember that? The Coneheads? The Coneheads movie, and they told everyone they were from France. We are from France. Sybil. Put Sybil here. And then Hayward can be behind. Do 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 do. All right. Yeah, Albright, you can stand here. What I'm worried about, because of like the tight quarters of this battle, is that stuff's just gonna spring up on us. Like, that's what I think is probably gonna happen. But like, we'll just kind of be like walking around the bridge, like do 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 do, and all of a sudden, boom! Hard enemy, hard mage, hard mage, hard mage. It's gonna be mages. It's always the damn mages. Oh, don't. Oh God, no. Why did I put her there? That was dumb. Dum da dum dum. Dum da dum dum dum. So in other news, chat, I found somebody tonight. So I noticed a couple of months ago, I might have mentioned this on a stream, and someone suggested that I just ask. So we were talking about like old Zophar's domain staffers. And by the way, anytime I bring up Zophar's domain, I always pop the little Nightbot shout out there. So a lot of great people work on Zophar's domain. One of the early people that helped me back in early 98, so pretty early, was a person named Alamone or Alimony. I always pronounce the name as Alamone, but I've never really known. I never asked how you pronounce it, so I just assumed it was Alamone. But I digress. So Alamone was in charge of our save state archives. Zophar's domain used to, and still does, we maintained a pretty large archive of people, saving states of games in various places and emulators. In the beginning, it was like near the end, like, hey, we're about to beat the game, here's a save state at the end. But then it was like, here's a save state of like a cool glitch or a save state of, this really neat part of the game. Anyways, Alamone was responsible for going through everyone's save states submissions and then putting them up on the page. So, like maybe a month or two ago, I got a follow from someone named Alamone. And I was looking at the profile, but I couldn't understand it because it was it might have been Japanese, I'm not 100%. I think it was Japanese. So I didn't recognize anything that was being posted. So I was like, oh, no, it's probably just a coincidence. But then I started thinking about it more. I even brought it up on the stream. And someone said, you just ask him. I was like, I feel weird. Like, what if it's not? But then I was thinking today, and I'm like, why not just ask? And then I noticed that the person was spelling Alamone with a lowercase a, which is the same way that the Alamone who worked for me back in '98 spelled the name too. So I was like, I'm just going to ask. And so, got a level for Dontaris. So earlier today, something's happening. No, we're good. I saw that Alamone was on, and I said, hey, I used to work with, someone on Zophar's domain that I brought on named Alamone. Any relation? And they responded with, yep, that's me. I followed you. I saw you on Twitter. And I was like, whoa, it's Alamone. How you doing, man? I haven't talked to you in decades. So, bottom line is, at some point over the weekend, probably on Sunday, I'm going to catch up with Alamone. Isn't that cool? 14 HP. Back. Steak equals same as ribs equals itis. Oh, I know Dave Chappelle, but I didn't watch a lot of his comedy. I liked him in some of the movies like Robin Hood Men in Tights and stuff, but I never got into his stand-up. I hear he's funny as hell, though. Okay, we'll do a little Blazy Blaze here to finish off the Magician. Or finish off the Kaiser Guard with the Magician, Mascarin, or Harlequin. Medical Herb. Yeah, isn't that a funny story? It's a really small world. It's really true. Oh, story. Was that you I was asking to post that link earlier? Did you post it, or you did that in Discord maybe? Oh, let me scroll up. I feel like we were talking about the Space 220 place. Let's see. Oh, and I totally missed where you said you can stream in the parks and hotels. Good to know, then. I might, if I can convince me wife. Touring plans. Yeah, here we go. Touringplans.com. You did paste it. Thank you, Story. I'm going to bookmark this right now. Add bookmark. And touring plans. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate you. Alright. Let's see here. So, I guess the logical thing... I mean, it looks like it's just a kind of a straight shot. You just have to kind of go through it, so... We'll just kind of keep going. Grunk! Khan! Does anybody need healing? Let's see. I know Grunt could use 4 hit points, but is he the only one? Yep, he is the only one. It is the only way. On! So yeah, what else do I got going on? We talked about my boss leaving, moving. We talked about finding Alamone. And then I got tagged earlier in a Twitter tweet by Cobra Commander, a really awesome streamer who I like to watch her streams quite often. And yeah, we're way too far away. And in the tweet, she was doing something called the 10-day video game challenge or something, where like every day, I usually don't do these things, just to be clear, but this one looked interesting. Every day for 10 days, you just post like a video game that kind of changed your life. and you do this for 10 days, but the idea is you tag someone in. So it's a viral tweet. I usually never do these things. But I was like, oh, that would be kind of a good excuse to post 10 days worth of games that I like and then shout out other people. So I decided to do it. So I shouted out Chade, Sade himself, and he responded, and he tweeted his favorite game on day one is Super Metroid, which I totally understand. It's a great game. And then I tweeted out Lunar the Silver Star for Sega CD as day one for its amazing story, it bringing a tear to my eye the first time I played it, and a great soundtrack. Sade, thank you so much for the raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry. Thank you, Ealtis, for redeeming the 2,000 silver or 1,000 silver video of Sade. As I drop my Saturn controller. Alright, I'm gonna watch this monitor now because lag. Tell you something, it is so noticeable when you play the Mister and then you start playing a game not on the Mister. Because even though this is on real hardware, I am hooked to a RetroTink, and for some reason I don't have it in zero lag mode, so there's a tiny little bit, very little. But it's more noticeable in OBS because OBS has big lag. So that's why I'm gonna look at the screen for a little bitty bit. We'll put Grace over here. Oh, Neo Vegas. So thank you for the redemption of Lucius Pendant. Let me ask you a question. So you are redeeming the pendant, but I am wearing the pendant. So I just want to clarify before I do this. You do want me to take the pendant off, correct? Because that's what your redemption will do when I'm wearing it. Before I do it, let me know if that's what you want me to do. And I will do it. And if that is not what you meant, I will refund you. You want me to keep it on? Well, in that case, then I'm going to refund you. And I'm going to lower the camera a bit so you can see it more. I think I moved the monitor when I was adjusting for the stream earlier. This way you can see it. And I will refund you your points. Just a moment. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Alright, you should have your points back any moment, Neo Vegas. There's a large mithril in one of the rocks on this map. Good to know. I guess every time I'm near a rock, I'll, Hold on, what went wrong here? Oh my god, we're all going the wrong way. It's down this way. Right? Because that's a cliff. Or am I wrong? Is that a cliff? No, it's not a cliff. We're just... Oh, I see. No, I don't see. Oh, I do see. They're just blocking me. Okay, I got it now. Oh, boy. Is Grunk the right person to have there? Yeah, we'll find out. Do, 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 do. Tell you what, we need somebody behind him that can, like, throw things. So, I mean, I guess... that's okay. Oh, we got a backlog. Maybe we need to start going to the right. Do 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 do. Lucius Pendant. Quite nice, isn't it? All right, if Eldar goes right here, maybe we can kill him. But probably not. Oh wait, we did it! Wow, Eldar's getting better. Do 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 do. All right, good. That gets rid of the cluster we got going on here. If I can just get somebody down there. Wait, are we on a cliff? It's hard to tell. No, we're not. Okay. Do 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 do. Sybil. Do do. Halberd time. Tornado. Oh my God! A tornado right to the face and the heart. 18 damage and 8 experience for Sybil. 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 Wasn't there a Sybil in Silent Hill? Oh, by the way, chat, I really want to stream Silent Hill. I've never beaten it, but I was playing it on the Mister the other night for like a few minutes, just the very beginning. And I was like, wow, this game's really good. But I was thinking, like, is that something I should, like, save for Halloween? Or I don't have to save it, right? We could do that on, like, a Wildcard Wednesday or something, maybe. Neo Vega is asking, what is my favorite Shining Force or Shining game? Ooh. So, let me tell you the answer to that, Neo Vega. First of all, we're not going to include Shining Force 3 as a possible answer to that, because I've never beaten this game. The first time I ever played Shining Force 3 was a few weeks ago on stream. Not counting when I tested the game briefly. Because I never got to own this game as a kid. When everybody else who was buying this game, not that there were a lot because it came out towards the end of the Saturn, but when everybody else was buying this game, oh, he doesn't even have to stand there, I can do this. I was, maintaining Zophar's domain, so I didn't even know the game came out until it was too late. So not counting this, we're just going to count the games I played before this. So the contenders are Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 1, Shining Force 2, Shining Force CD, and Shining Force for Game Gear, Sword of Haja. Those 5 games. I would say sometimes my favorite game is Shining Force 1. Sometimes my favorite game is Shining Force 2. It oscillates between those two. So right now, ouch. Right now, if you were to ask me that, Neo Vega, I would say 2 edges out 1 by a little bit. I thought 1 had the better story, but 2 had the better gameplay, better quality of life. And the music in both is kick-ass. The graphics in both are kick-ass. The battles are fun. I think the AI is a little bit better in Shining Force 2. Shining Force 1, the AI does some really dumb stuff. So I would say 2, but 1's a close second. I would also say I enjoyed Shining in the Darkness quite a bit. And I will also say that Shining Force Sword of Haja for Game Gear was good for a Game Gear game. It was probably the best Game Gear game they made. I am not a big fan of Shining Force CD. I owned it. I apparently traded it in at some point. Like a schmo. I wish I hadn't done that. It's basically a port of the first 2 Game Gear games. The one that came out in Japan didn't come out here. Plus Sword of Haja, which was part 2. And then they kind of added on 2 chapters at the end. But it's just Game Gear games ported over with a CD soundtrack. And better graphics. There's no towns. I hate Shining Forces where there's no towns. Like, you have to be able to go in town, go to a shop, walk around, talk to them, go to the church. In Shining Force CD, it's left or right. The church is there, the item shop's there, and that's pretty much it, right? That was it. Nowhere to walk, no one to talk to. I didn't care for that. So, I hope that answers your question. Shining Force 2, occasionally followed by 1.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Things of your mind.
Hey, Zophar, how you doing?
Thank you so much for your 5-month resub at Tier 1. You remain an acolyte of the realm and the domain, and your support is greatly appreciated. And I'm going to have some more angel tiers. And I'm doing really well, things of your mind. Welcome on in. How you doing? Altus, I don't hate Shining Force CD. It's my least favorite of the first 5 Shining Force games. I would also say so far, playing Shining Force 3, I would put 3 above CD as well. So my rankings would probably go like this. Shining Force 2, very closely followed by Shining Force 1. Then Shining in the Darkness, which I enjoy, good dungeon crawler. And then Shining Force Sword of Haja. No, I do Shining... No, you know what? Let me rephrase that. It would go like this. It would be Shining Force 2, Shining Force 1, Shining Force 3, followed closely by Shining in the Darkness, then Shining Force Sword of Haja, and then Shining Force CD at the bottom. So, like, the games are like this, and then CD's, like, down here. I'll play it eventually. I gotta reclaim that game first, but, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I did beat it, too, including the museum battle at the end. You're doing well. You just found a blind spot in your vision. Ooh. Let's see if the doctor can see you tomorrow. Hopefully nothing serious. Yeah, hopefully not. Do you get migraines at all, things in your mind? Do we need to heal? Let me check real quick, chat. Grunk needs a heal badly, but I don't know if we can get to him. So does Eldar. Can we get to either of them? No to Eldar. And Grunk is like here. Let's see. Oh, we can get to Grunk. We can do this. Yeah, let's do this. You did have a migraine today, but not really, because they can cause blind spots. I get migraines, and that happens to me sometimes. But yeah, definitely good to check it out at the doctor. Can't hurt. And like I said, hopefully nothing serious. Yeah, and Story, I know you mentioned this. I forgot to say that you said this earlier, but you mentioned to train up some of the other weapons, so I gotta remember to do that. Ooh, level 3 for Grunk. Very nice. We still gotta check out the large rock. So let me save first. Maybe we'll check out this rock first. No, doesn't look like it. Nope, not that rock. How about this rock? Nope, not that rock. I guess we can stop in front of it then. Garzel. But Garzel. But Nicholas Flamel. Do. Hold on. Eldar needs it too, right? There. So if we put Khan over here, can't we do a level 2 Healy? Oh, no, we're not close enough. It's that perspective again. Resident Evil Code Veronica on Dreamcast would be fun for Halloween time. Could be. Or how about the original Resident Evil? That's a creepy-ass game. That could be fun. Hype. Things of your mind. Says it's a minor annoyance when you're trying to read a book. Just a letter, a few sentences above kind of sticks out. I gotcha. Khan to heal Eldar. Yeah, it didn't work. Story, he was too far away. Didn't work. Oh, but Irene can. Irene can do it. You can do it. Let's heal. Eldar. Edward. Maybe not. Nah. I don't know if I want to bring Eldar that close. Let's put him up here for now. Oh, sorry, her. Gotta stop doing that. Eldar is female bird. Alright, Eldar's a bird. Yeah, we can put Sybil in harm's way. We can do that. Hayward, come down here. Stick together! Yeah, good point. Okay. We'll stick together. Yeah, there's obviously some kind of trap waiting for me. I just don't know what it is. Damn it. Here comes for Albright. Only 2 damage. He's a defensive dwarf, Chet. There's still 1 dwarf in Moria draws breath. Ooh. Alright, well, we know what to do here, don't we? Fontaris will take a nice little chunk out. 17 hit points to the base of the tank. Alright, Noon. I hate the perspective. Alright, Noon will just kind of stand here. Wing Knight. Grace Nakamura. Grunk. A grunk. Mascarin can't do much. We can put her here. Yeah, let's put her here. Khan! It's never gonna get old. She will be Khan, or he will be Khan. Do we decide, is Khan he or she? I don't know. What is Khan? I'm so bad at this. Khan's a he. Khan's a he. And Eldar's a she. I don't know why I want to reverse them. I don't know what it is. It's like my brain's just... it's not the name. It's just, I don't know. That's what my brain keeps thinking. My brain is weird. Eldar? What do we want Eldar to do here? Oh boy, this is dangerous. Dangerous. The bird is so dangerous. Hee hee. Alright, we're gonna do this. Oh no! Now you tell me. Lag! It's the lag. Alright, so basically we need to find a way to kill the tanks fast now. Nope, that won't work. What I should have done was heal Sybil and then have Sybil attack. Oh boy. Story, what's the easiest way to find out who someone is weak to without knowing? Like, is there a stat I can look at that would tell me it? Or you just have to know? Ooh, he might be able to take out the Mega Loader. It's possible. He's really strong. Yeah! Flyers are usually weak to archers. Yeah, I didn't know you'd consider the tank archers. I mean, they are long range. Yeah, oh boy, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's not
Secure
good.
all positions. Here we go.
Oof. Oh boy.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Replicant 813, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Just experience from playing. Gotcha. Noon. If I can't kill this, well, maybe... Yeah, Noon should be able to kill this, right? A level 1 freeze, maybe? Or no, maybe not. A level 1 blaze wouldn't do it. I can't stand here, right? That's not gonna work. Nope. Oh boy, I don't know. I mean, we want to get Noon some levels. It'll be close, I think. Let's see what happens. In Shining Force 1 or 2, he wouldn't have killed him, but it seems like the magic spells do a few more hit points damage than this. 16 damage. Holy crap, yeah, it did. It did. Good call, Story. Yeah, exactly. Dantaris is weak to nothing. My friend, you bend to no one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Grace the priest. Let's go check status real quick. Wait, what did I just see? Alright, Eldar needs healing, and so does Sybil. Alright, Eldar or Sybil? Let's see. Eldar's over here, Sybil's over here. Ooh, we get our pick. I'm gonna say Eldar's better to heal. Eldar's less defensive. Level 12. Yeah, we gotta check the rocks. Well, we checked these two, didn't we? Or am I wrong? Thought we checked those two. We'll have Grunk just to see if... Oh, look at that. Should Grunk take it? What is Grunk's inventory? No, he'll have to drop something. Probably Hayward or Khan or something, right? Come on, man. Khan! Or Mascarin, right? You'd have to drop something. Whatever. What does Grunk have again? Oh, no, there's nothing I want Grunk to drop. We'll have somebody check it. Clearly there's something there. Randolph is in Shining Force CD, the destroyer of world other than Cray. Yeah, we were talking about Cray. And I forgot that Cray was God. Because I just remember the stick animation. Oh, it's just an antidote. We don't care about that. Mascarin! Alright, Mascarin's gonna get it. Large Mithril! Carrying too much. Goodbye, Antidote Herb. Yep. Mascarin finds the large Mithril! Mithril! Okay. Ugh, excuse me, Chad. Ooh, that was rude of me. That was a little burpy burp. Come on! Secondary weapons. Yes, I gotta remember secondary weapons. Secondary weapons. Got it. Do, 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 do. I promise the next opportunity we'll start using them. Eldar. Eldar. Well, Eldar doesn't have secondary weapons, so he's out. He's out. Look, I did it again. Oh my god. Alright, we'll put her here. Bow Knight will go here. Sybil will go here. You have fallen right into our trap, Grunk Battalion. Uh-oh. Oh no, what's the trap? What's the trap? What do you mean? Surrender now, Grunk. It is time for you to hand over King Benetrim. That voice, it's General Edmund. Had the Imperial Army defeated you, we would not be meeting like this. Hand over King Benetrim, Grunk. I have no quarrel with you, but I will kill you if I must. Oh, he's not messing around. So you betrayed us, General Edmund? Betrayal is such a harsh word. The general's simply following his instincts. So what is your answer, Grunk? No idea why they gave Edmund the church music. Yeah, that is kind of random. Did they run out of tracks? They're like, we don't have any specific audio for him, and we kind of ran out of money to pay the composer, so the church sounds like an appropriate place for you. We tried to build a spinny on the idea of true equality, but failed in the attempt. We intend to start over again, and bring a new order to Aspinia. By aligning with the Empire, Edmund, our work in Aspinia is only half done. Any change worth making takes time. Enough with your speeches, Benetrim. Our people suffer in poverty, while we ourselves have become another empire. I trusted your words and waited, but where are the results? What has changed for us? General Edmund, don't listen. Your time has run out, Grunk. Put down your weapons, surrender, and hand over Benetrim. Yeah, exactly. You know Grunk's answer is going to be ... Here it comes. Here it comes. Ready? Wait for it. Wait. You ever see The Ring? Remember? I saw her face. It's like that. Terra! We love Terra. My favorite Final Fantasy Mother on Terra's. Ha! Do not mock me. Now that's funny. What are the chances of that? I didn't know he was going to say that. I've never played this before. Do not mock me. I just did. You would never give Benetrim up so easily, Grunk. You are obviously plotting some nefarious scheme, and I won't play into your hands, or he just never talks. See, that's the thing about never talking. People think you're always plotting, always planning, always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. But really, he just doesn't talk. If you won't listen to reason... Shh! What are you doing? Shh. I'm listening to reason. If you won't listen to reason, you leave me no choice. To arms, my men, advance upon the enemy. The gods, we've been flanked. Oh, God. Huh? What's this, General Edmund? Wait, this just cannot be. What is wrong? Men, cut off the Grunk Battalion's retreat. What's happening? Look there, they have finally appeared. Now we have secured our victory. Huh? What's wrong, Edmund? What is wrong? Something's not right. This is not what I planned. My entire force is larger than that. Where are the rest? It's Beef! Prince Beef! Prince Beef is here. Sweet! I believe I'm to blame for that. The rest of them are being kept busy by my troops, Edmund. Pog! That voice. Prince Beef? I was wondering, where's the beef? You'd sacrifice innocence for your new order. That hardly sounds ideal to me. Time to wake up, Edmund. I have lost respect for you, Garzel. You conspired with Republic traitors and plotted to kill King Benetrim. Shut it, Grantak. What does a peon like you know about anything? This is an example of the fine standards of the Imperial Knights you prate about. I want to learn nothing from them. How dare you, Campbell? Once I crush Grunk and his foolish friends, you'll pay for your impotence. I should have given him a Scottish accent, I think. You there by the Grunk battalion, attack them. The rest of my army will handle Beef's forces. Leave Edmund's main forces to me. Go after Garzel and those other traitors, Lord Grunk. I appreciate your help, Prince Beef. They've lost their momentum, Grunk. Seize the opportunity. Beef! Super Pog. Yeah, it's good writing. The game's definitely picking up. It's been picking up the last chapter and a half for sure. Oh no, don't attack the wizard. Oh, Jesus Christ. That ain't good. Why did I put him there? I didn't know they'd be appearing. That was my fault. Well, I hope they don't have long range. Oh, you know what, though? We're kind of set up to cast some magic spells on them. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll start off by putting Hayward, like, right here. Dealing with the threat right in front of us. Hopefully they don't have much... 8. That's not a lot. Let me go look at their stats. Do 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 do. Ooh, 27. Yeah, they got some defense. We'll put Oberoi right here. Do 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 do. Boy, this battle has a lot of enemies. This game does not screw around. Like, this is so much deeper than either of the first two Shining Forces, and definitely way deeper than Shining Force CD. Like, the battles are just intense. So now we basically got to go deal with this threat. Like, what else are we going to do? So we're going to have to equip Don Taris with the Power Spear and hope that this kills it. Do, 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 do. Damn it. Nope. Yep, that's what's got to happen. And this sucks because, like, I could... Hold on a minute. They can't get past Obright, so why wouldn't I just do that? Right? I might as well do that. They can't get to me. Unless more enemies... Beware my Arctic Blast. The worst voice acting in the entire world. Beware. I might just keep him just for the horrible voice acting. Beware my Arctic Blast. Oh noes. They have spells too? Seriously now? Oh no, that's just his attack. Oh my god. Another attack and that's the end of... Yep. Bye, Sybil. You failed us, Sybil. You failed us. Damn it. What do you think, chat? Can we get through this without Sybil? Think it's possible? I hate how, like, they kill someone and then the healer goes. Like, that's how it always works. Wait till I see Noon with Freeze 4. Oh, I can't wait. Noon desperately needs some healing. Never a dodge when you need it. Nope, never. Unless you're talking about the car, we never get dodges. I wouldn't get a dodge anyway. If you have a dodge, I forgive you. Alright, Grunk. What is Grunk doing? What are you doing, Grunk? Well, we could try to deal with this threat here. Grunk's defense is not good. Not sufficient to deal with them. Oh, you would aggress, but you're not streaming it. Yeah, touche. Well, I mean, I could just keep going, and then when we're near death, I could aggress. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it makes it more interesting when you're, like, in trouble. Those who master the landscape master the battle, Grunk. Position your troops where you gain an advantage. See, I didn't die. I just repositioned... I repositioned Sybil to the underworld. Zophar's underworld. Dwayne's underworld. Dwayne's underworld. Right, G. Levy? Do you remember that? Dwayne's underworld. Who knows what that's from? Who can quote the movie? See if anybody knows. Super obscure. You mean it's kind of under control? Obright can tank the new troops, that's true. We're gonna do a level 2 Blazy Blaze right here in hopes that maybe it will get the enemy on the left and the right. I don't know how it's going to work in this 3D game. We can find out. If I did it right, we'll get 3 enemies. Yeah, 17 to the face. Ooh, and 18 more to that face. Ooh, yeah, we can hit him. Yeah, 18 more damage. Wow, that was ridiculous. Alright, so we'll make up time missed with her. We can make it up. I mean, look at Eldar, right? I took your advice, I got Eldar good, and it's working out, I think. No, I don't want more advice, I want status. I don't want Kokaliki, I don't like Kokaliki, I like cress soup. Now be a good laddie, and tell your waiter to get more cress soup. Something. Anybody know what that's from? So nobody got the reference for Dwayne's Underworld. I'm not going to tell you if nobody knows. What about the cress soup? Anybody know what movie that's from? This is all 80s and 90s stuff, just so you know. Alright, nobody really needs healing. Khan! I don't know, this is kind of dumb. Fist of Fury, maybe not so dumb. Maybe dumb. Yeah, that was dumb. I guess I'm of the opinion that I might end up aggressing anyway, so I'm being more reckless. Ah, laddie. Tornado. What about... No. I mean, why not? I don't think this is gonna do much damage, but get some experience. Probably like 7, yeah. Beldar. Eldar might be able to take this dude out. Nope. No good. But he got a level. Alright, Justin, our resident Bow Knight, should finish this off. Oh man, if I'd gone for the other one, I would have killed him probably. 24, almost. Yeah, this is the thing with Birdmen. This is what I keep saying about them. I mean, he's definitely way better than he was, but I don't know. They never get that strong. They're usually really not defensive, like really weak. It's just they can fly. Which, I mean, I guess that's cool to get treasure chests. Yep, she's dead. He's dead. I keep referring to Khan as a she when he's a he. Khan's dead. Either way, Khan is dead. Khan! The downfall of having hollow bones. Oh, yes. By the way, how you doing, 16-Bit Pro? Welcome on in if you're just coming in. And if you've been lurking, that's cool, too. We love lurks. Yeah, I'll just wait until Zophar gets a level with no stat increase. That's gonna happen, but that's Birdman. That's why I'm saying, like... Another thing, too, story is, I think as we start getting more and more past level 10, we're not gonna get very many stats, so... I don't know. I think I should start promoting some of them. That's what I think. Oh, and we're not using the alternate weapons. Gotta do that. I gotta do that, chat. Why am I not doing that? Gotta do that. You think level 15. Oh, come on, man. Really gonna miss on that? Meanie man. Oh, that's okay. We can do... Nope, we can't. Shoot. Why is this not working? How about here? We do a freeze here? Yep, we sure can. Beware my Arctic blast. 17. Like, he says it like he's such a jerk. Like, he's like, beware my Arctic blast. Like, just beware it, man. Beware it. I don't want to beware it. You beware. I don't know. I think we should be healing. Mascarin needs it badly. So we're gonna heal Mascarin. Mascarin. Oh, so she's gotta stand there? No, she's not gonna do that. Do 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 do. She views me as a partner now. Good to hear, 16-bit Crow. We'll enjoy the lurk. Oh my god, 10 damage? Jeez. Do 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 do. Grunk. Do do do. Oh my god, why are they all missing now? Stop. Stop it. This should take out the Aspia soldier. Boom, 20 damage to each. Level 11 for Mascarin. So that whole exchange cost us 2 characters because of the stupid ambush. Send Eldar to get chest after defeating Birdmen before I aggress if I do aggress. Yes, that's a good idea. Do 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 do. Yeah, we'll see. We lost 2 people, so I'm more likely to aggress now, but I'm still not decided. Do 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 do. Oh boy, that sucked. Thought you'd get more than that. Alrighty, Altus. Enjoy. Have a good night. Thanks for coming on in. Always appreciate you, my friend. Always welcome. Attack! Double bolt. Could it do it? Ah, close. Only 5 hit points left. Oh, I have every faith in Story's ability here. Story will keep me on the straight and narrow, Yaltis. You know what will happen. Alright, we'll put Hayward in here. Irene hasn't had a weapon upgrade since we got her. Yeah, but we need to get her one, but we don't have anything to get her is the problem. Alright, we'll do a little savey save here. Continue. Continue. Yes! Boy, I can't seem to get this chair going here. I think I need to replace this chair, chat. It's like all rickety now, and I've only had it for like 8 or 9 months, but I think it might be time to replace it. I don't think it's living a very good life. It's not living its best life. Never understood that phrase. You ever hear that phrase before, chat? Like, living your best life? Is there like another life where you lived a bad life? Like, what? I never understood that. Living your best life. Or being the best version of yourself. Is there another version of yourself besides yourself? I don't know. Stuff like that's weird to me. Alright, we're going to take Story's advice. We're going to equip the steel knife. And we're going to attack the Wing Knight with the steel knife. How do you feel about that, Story? Yeah! Boom! Do 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 do. You might have multiple personalities. That's a good point. So, I mean, if you look at it like that, everybody's got some kind of alternate personalities. Maybe not multiple personality like the Disorder, but I mean, I'm different at work than I am here. That's a good point. Alright, we gotta get that chest. It makes you warm and fuzzy inside. Nice. Yes, we're gonna get the chest, I promise. I promised. Promised. Ew, look, it makes a little U. A little U shape. As opposed to me. But bumps. We need to heal Albright, but we can't heal Albright because Albright's too far away. So we're just gonna do this. We're supposed to stay together, right? No, go here. Yep, probably a good idea too. Although, to be honest, it might also be a good idea for us to heal ourselves, given that I don't know the order that people are going to go. Bruce Wayne, asks Krieger, is better or worse than Batman? Batman's more violent, but Wayne is crushing the working man under his corporate boot. Well, is he really, though? Like, isn't Wayne, like, doing that just as a front? But, like, on the back end, he tries to help those people? Or am I wrong? Do-do-do-do. Wait, Noon can't heal. Noon only has freeze and dispel. Does Noon get heal later? I didn't know wizards could get heal. Grace could heal though, but who? Grunk needs healing badly. So let's get to Grunk. Do 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 do. There we go. Which one is better? Wayne is giving to charities, but Batman is literally fighting crime. I mean, I would say Batman is the better person, but I don't think Wayne is bad. I just think Batman can do more because, you know, he's Batman, right? He's the Dark Knight. He can do stuff as Batman that the cops can't do and that Bruce Wayne can't do. Eldar finds the white ring. Okay. So I guess we'll drop a medical herb for that. Yeah. Eldar finds the white ring. They've reached the middle of the bridge. They should make it. Oh God, I called. I knew something bad was going to happen. Cut the ropes holding up the bridge. You say that so easily, Edmund. My men would plummet to their deaths if your selfish order were followed. Then I'd be left alone in Republican territory. Don't be ridiculous. I won't allow the ropes to be cut. If that is the case, then there is no further need for words. I shall not permit it, Edmund. Arzel, how could you? I'll fall. Help me! Fool, I was going to eliminate you sooner or later. Your death just came a little earlier than planned. I see, that was your plan. How could I be so blind? How is he floating in the air? Holy shit, dude! That was cold! Damn! One problem down. The Grunk... I know, right? Dude, I'm like all traumatized. What? Jeez. They don't screw around in this game. One problem down. The Grunk Battalion is next. I suppose it's time I took a personal hand in this. Oh, man. Where's the music at? Wow, it's so cold there's not even music now. Oh my God, I don't know what to say. Alright, let's go look at the map. Look at that map. Alright, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14? Am I counting that right? Yeah. 10 to 14. I mean, that's pretty good odds. Not that bad. Are you here? I miss Rapos. We gotta get him back. Anyone to heal? Wait. Stop it. Nope, just people to resurrect. Da, 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 da. Wah, 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 wah. Do, 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 do. By the way, for those just coming on in, because I noticed a bit of an influx of people, I am on Discord and I am on Twitter. Feel free, if you're enjoying this content, to throw me a follow, to come join me in Discord. I love to chat. Story says, notice how Justin's movement is limiting his attack range on this map? I do. You mentioned you don't like Justin because of his, the fact that he's a centaur and centaurs have trouble on maps like this. So yes, I definitely noticed that. Yeah, let's do this. Do, 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 do. Wow. 25 damage to the face. Yeah, hit you. I'll hit you, man. Uh-oh, here comes the Mega Loader. With the Mega Blast. Hopefully it only does like 2 or 3. Oh, it missed. Finally! Oh, if only a Yalthus was here to see it. A Yalthus, see, sometimes they miss too. Oh, boy. Don Taris, you can't get to anyone, can you? Nope. That was a mistake. Oh, well. It's a wizard! Do 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 do. Don't worry, Story. Even though it says something went wrong, it does clip when you do that. It's like a weird announcement thing. Alright, Grunk's got the dagger. We'll just dagger our way through here. Do 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 do. Wah wah wah. Wah wah wah. Wah 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 wah. Alright, so Eldar's got the white ring. Is that something we want to equip Eldar with, do you think? Or we don't want to do that? We'll put Eldar here. Wrong class. That answers that question. We will not be equipping Eldar with it. You saw it from Lurk status. Nice. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. But I'm glad you saw it. So I didn't wake you up. Daggers and spears. Daggers and spears. Hey, I got the dagger on Grunk. We gotta get spears now. Shoot. I don't think it's a good idea to put Justin right there. We're gonna go back. Same with this. Do, do, do. Oh, great. Do, 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 do. Oh, missed. Another miss, y'all. There's another miss. Ow. Well, look. He only has the hand axe or the power axe. So, I mean, what else are we gonna do? We'll use the hand axe, right? Do, 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 bo, 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 bo. Oh, those mages are worrying me, chat. They're worrying the heck out of me. Here comes the Mega Loader with the Megaton Blast for 1 hit point. Not very much. Not very strong, chat. Not very strong. Do 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 do. Alright, Noon will just kind of hang out here. Dontaris can't get there. Damn it, Dontaris, I hit you. Nope. I don't really want to waste Grace's last heal on that. Give the white ring to Noon? Okay. You need to go to bed every time I'm in a thick battle, sorry. I promise I'll stop bothering you, I promise. Alright, look, so we have the dagger story, just so you know. It's just there's nowhere else for him to go, so he's got to stand there with the dagger and do it. Do 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 do. See, like, I don't want to put her there because she's gonna get. Well, wait a minute. Will she get stomped doing that? Hold on, let me think about this. Yeah, she'll get stomped. We can't do that. Do 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 do. You've been waiting all night for some good RNG. Well, we finally got some good RNG. Even though we're like, you know, how long into this battle now? Good RNG, good RNG. Oh gee, it's good RNG. I wish I could sing to this game, but the game's not making it easy for me because the music is not very hummable. Oh, it's gonna be the same thing. They're just gonna like step up onto the bridge. Oh, we got Obrate. We got Obrate. All right, so we'll do it on the Kaiser Guard. Do 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 do. Forcing our way in. Oh yeah, hit you. 16 damage. Kaiser Guard. The Mega Loader again with the 1 hit point of damage. The 1 hip. Yep, 1 hip. God, there's a lot of Mega Loaders. That's okay. We are doing good. We are feeling fine. Feeling fine. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. Wow, this is a long battle, isn't it? Oh, we got more daggers. So, chat, question for you. And actually, we don't have any mods because Yalt's gone to sleep. I'll have to do a poll. But I'm curious to know, a few weeks ago, I got interviewed by Retro RGB on YouTube. I think most of you that have been following me for a bit have seen it. I'll post the link in here. But, you know, after doing Retro RGBs and Gamers Uplink interviews, I got to thinking, like, what if I made a YouTube channel? I know I have one. I'm not doing much with it. But, like, what if I had a YouTube channel where, like, I published content, like, actual, like, reviews or just fun things, a show, I don't know, like, some kind of Zophar's Realm show. Like, A, would you watch it? And B, like, what kind of stuff would you want to be on there? Because I'm really enjoying streaming. This is where I want my focus to be right now. But, like, if I could find a way to have something that doesn't usurp time to the point where I can't stream as much, like, if I can do that, I'd like to try it. I just don't know how to fit it in right now. So, you know, these are just some things I'm contemplating. But I'm kind of curious what you all think. Like, would you watch it? What kind of stuff would you like to see? Yalta says, do it. Oh, I certainly get that. I know you get that, Gamers Upland, because you do a lot of that. Can't really do any healing right now. Things of Your Mind says it would be nice. Gamers Upland says it would be interesting. It's just something I'm tossing around. Bigid says maybe talking games, internet streaming, and emulation would be interesting. I had an idea if I was gonna do it. The first show, I want to do a piece on the Mister. I'm gonna attack the Kaiser Guard, I think. Dude, I'd like to talk about the Mister, my experience with it. Oh, you seriously missed, dude? He only had 2 hit points. You had 1 job. 1 job. 1 job, and the elf in armor beat you. Don't tell the elf. Oh god, now they're moving. Yeah, we know, Mega Loader. You can't do diddly squiddly. Don Taris, why can't you get in there, man? Why is Don Taris just not getting in there? We're blocking everybody up. We got a traffic jam going on. It's like we're on the I-278 expressway in New York. We got a traffic jam. Traffic jam in New York. All right, run. Come on. There's your knife. There's your knife story. You'd watch my YouTube? I appreciate that. I Can't pull from your Chromebook. I sorry. At some point when there's a break in the action, I'll put a poll up or something. Alright. Let's... Yeah, you know what? I can just do this, right? Meldor. Twister. What? This is a Twister. I am Eldar. Boom. That took a lot of effort. Do 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 do. Can't get in there. There's just no hope there. Look, they're slowly marching along. Oh God. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh my word! Look who it is! It is Sade. He's raiding with 72 peeps. Welcome on in, Chade. How are you all doing, Raiders? Thank you so much for the raid, Chade. I am Zophar. I founded a website on November 9th, 1996, known as Zophar's Domain. Lots of emulators and utilities and translations and news and ROM hack stuff and all that fun stuff. And I am active on Twitter and I'm active on Discord. Throw me a follow if you're enjoying the content. But enough about me, let's talk about you. Chade, what were you playing tonight?
Here we go.
What game or games were you enjoying?
Full ahead. Next stop,
Don't worry, we're just doing
Zophar's
the initial
Domain.
playthrough. Have fun afterwards. It's
Arctic
a
Fun
kid!
of Wells Fargo.
Sade, thank you so much for the
Smart
raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry.
Dark Max, I owe
Secure
you
all
another
positions.
Sade video.
Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's Domain.
Heartbeat and Eknaller. I'm sorry if I murdered your names. Thank you both so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And Dark Max, don't let me forget I owe you a Sade redeem. I think it's cooling down right now. What do I have it at? Like a 10-minute cooldown, I think? We do have a new video, by the way, for those coming on in. We have the video of the weeds. And we also have the voice of Zophar that is dropped in price to 5,666 silver. And that reminds me, chat, while we're doing that, I have to remove the pick a game for Zophar because it is no longer Wednesday. And last thing I want to do is someone accidentally redeeming that and me having to refund them. Or wait till Wednesday. The trees! The trees! The trees! There it be indeed. It is all about the trees. And thank you, Things of Your Mind, for redeeming the trees. You are powerless at your Chromebook, Sedge. It's all good, Yaltis. I don't know what I missed there, Perfectly Imperfect. You'll have to tell me a story. I don't know what that means. Did I miss the Oscars or something? But anywho, getting back to it, Sade, aka Chade, aka Shade, aka Chaired. What game were you playing tonight? I feel like you're here, but I didn't see you say anything. There you are. You played a bunch of arcade games today. Cowboys of Moon Mesa, never played. Splatterhouse, ooh, classic, love Splatterhouse. Mock Breakers, heard of it. Hyper Bishibashi, have not heard of. And Psycho Nix Oscar. Oh, that's what Perfectly Imperfect was talking about. So tell me about Psycho Nix Oscar. What's the deal with that? What's that all about? We're, by the way, playing some Shining Force 3 tonight for the Sega Saturn. We're playing it on real hardware, as you can see right there. And we're not cheating. That action replay is just for saving backup saves. And we are using a RetroTink 5X right there. Connected with a SCART cable to get RGB video out of the Saturn. It's a side-scrolling shooter platform that inspired Turrican, and it has a Gradius power-up system. Oh, that sounds fun. I'm gonna have to check that out. What system is that for, Chade? Is that like an Amiga game, or what's it on? Perfectly Imperfect. Ooh, what a good question. Was Dave's Classics part of Zophar's Domain? Okay, so no, it wasn't. I will tell you that I did know Dave online a bit. he and I frequented the same IRC channels back in the 90s, but Dave was never part of Zophar's domain. He was never on the staff. He and I were very different. Like, we had very different philosophies. He was a different kind. I mean, we were all weird, but like he was just a different kind of website maintainer, we'll say. Like, what are you gonna do? He you know, just like many at the time, there's a lot he brought to the table, and he did a lot of great things, you know, when it came to the early websites, you know, Archaic Ruins, Node 99, Zophar's Domain, Dave's Classics. There was MU News, there was MU Camp, there was Retro Games, or Retro Gamers. That was a Tila site. But yeah, to answer your question, Dave was not part of Zophar's Domain at any point. It's arcade, gotta play it on MAME. Okay, is that on the Mr. Chade, or gotta use a software emulator for that right now? Gamers Uplink, Dave's Classics. There's a name I haven't heard in ages. Alright there, Obi-Wan. Is it time for me to give Dark Mex that redeem back now? Right, that was Dark Mex that redeemed that, right? Or was that Ealtis? Who did I owe? It was Dark Mex, right? The trees? Yeah, it was Dark Mex. Alright, we still got 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the cooldown for that. Oh yeah, Jose Q, what was it, MU Views? I remember that. I think you recall a few of the other sites you mentioned too. Yeah, how did I forget about Jose Q? It was MU Views, right? Jose Q's MUViews.com? Something like that? Right? Perfectly Imperfect? Oh boy, what other ones were there during that time? God, there were a bunch. Oh, speaking of, so I was telling the chat this earlier. I know we're playing Shining Force 3. I promise I'll get back to it. We're having such a good chat right now. I got to, yep, MU Views. I got to see Alamoon. Alamoon was one of the early Zophar's Domain staffers in early 1998. He helped maintain my save state archive for Zophar's Domain. And I got a follow on Twitter like a month or two ago from someone named Alamoon. And spelled the name with a lowercase a, just like Alamoon used to, who worked for me on the site. Oh, holy moly, I do owe Chade a shout out. Let's get you a shout out. Yeah, there's something went wrong with that. I'm so sorry, Chade. By the way, if you don't follow Chade, you seriously need to follow Chade. Chade is like the original OG Twitch streamer. He was like doing Twitch before Twitch was Twitched. It was like EdTV or whatever. Like, he's been holding up the walls. He probably created Twitch, like, in his mind, like in the ring. He just thought in his head what he wanted Twitch to be, and it just became that. Woo. But in all seriousness, He's awesome. You need to go follow Chade right now. So go to him, click the little heart.
Get wrecked, 4-3.
Love Chade, follow Chade, watch his streams. Some Mario 3 in this one. I was streaming that a couple weeks ago, I think. Right? I think I did that on a, it might have been the day I beat Secret of Monkey Island. Maybe we had some extra time. Clip roulette! Yeah, it looked like you were doing a run there. Was that a task run? Was that tool assisted? No, you just rock. You were actually playing. Like, oh, I see. Altus is saying it looked like a task run because you're so epic. I got you. I got what you're putting down there. Chade, the thing I mean, all speedruns have different like annoyances, but I would think for that one, it was in Mario 3 at the end, like when you're on the bridge, like when the hand grabs you, that had to drive you berserk, right? Because like, isn't that like a really small chance of you getting past all three, like less than 10% or something like that? Or around 10%, right? It's sort of like a low number, right? Because if you're grabbed, rip run, is my understanding, because of where the best times are now. Yeah, once you have a really optimized run, the hands can add a lot of unnecessary time to run. Yeah, because you literally got to run to the end and kill the boss, the little mini boss or whatever. But in the early stages, it's not the end of the world. Gotcha. All right, Hayward can't do diddly squiddly here, so we'll put him here. So yeah, we're playing Shining Force 3 for Saturn, and we're about to make it across the bridge. I'm just trying to finish off this mega loader. Oh, we're a friend. We're a friend of a friend. Who's the friend now? Obright and Grunk, I guess. So what is it? It's partner, friend, and then something else, right? 3 stages of friendship. Friendship, friendship. Friendship. Yeah, they see friend, partner, ally. Is ally... Story, if you're still here, refresh me. It is a gift. Ealtis, thank you so much for gifting a 1-month tier 1 sub to Chade. Chade, enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing and the badges and all that good stuff that being a sub of the realm and domain has to offer. And there's the sickly Zophar that I took in Disney World in February 2020, the beginning of the pandemic, when no one knew what the heck was going on. And I came down with a mysterious illness, which involved a sore throat, chills, a fever that wouldn't go away, later became a bad cough, turned into pneumonia, and I lost taste and smell. What do you think I had? But that was a lot of fun being in Disney World feeling like that. So when you look at that picture, I want you all to remember that it's called Sickly Zophar because literally Zophar was sickly. Very sickly. Very, very sickly in that picture. That was on, yo, Chade. So at work, they tease me all the time about this because where I live, in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, like, when I came back very shortly thereafter, maybe a week or 2 after, it really started to get spread. And Montgomery County was one of the worst in the state of Pennsylvania. So people tell me I'm patient 0. I was like, oh, man. Because, like, who knows? Like, maybe I did get it in Disney World, and maybe, I brought it back with me. I'm patient 0 of Pennsylvania. Sounds like a spider bite. Yeah, exactly. It's just a spider, but it's a radioactive spider, Nothing crazy. For some reason, I'm always thinking about how with great power comes great responsibility, so I attribute that to my radioactive spider bite right there. But I'm not showing it off. I can't show that on the stream. Good evening, Thorin. How you doing, my friend? Gamers Upling says it does suck. Yes, Gamers Upling. I am so sorry. I know what you're dealing with right now. I hope you get well soon, sir. Okay, let's look at our dudes and ladies. Our ladies and our dudes. And our birds. And our centaurs. Let's see, you need 2, 1, dead. Eldar needs 6, so Eldar could use some healing. Alright, that answers our question. Magic, heal, Eldar. I am from France. You were talking about that during your stream earlier. You never got a confirmed case before the pandemic went in full swing. You caught something very similar. Yep. And that's the exact same month as me. Chade, if you don't mind me asking, what whereabouts state-wise do you live, if you're comfortable telling me? If you're not, I understand. Give Noon the ring if I can. Yeah, next time Eldar goes, we should be able to... I think we should be able to do that, right? Yeah, if I have Noon stand right here. We should be able to do that. Louisville, Kentucky. Gotcha. So my boss, I was talking about this earlier. I went to a going-away party for him tonight, like a little restaurant, because he's leaving in a few weeks, and he's moving to the Louisville, Kentucky area. That's pretty cool. He really misses it. He's from the Philly area, but he moved to Kentucky years ago for his job, and then he brought his wife back to the Philly area, but all of her family's over there, and so he's always talked about wanting to, go back. So I'll have to have him look you up. I'll be like, hey man, there's this awesome streamer named Chade. You should look him up. He'll look at me like I have 7 heads, by the way. It's a proper city, which a lot of people can be dismissive of because Kentucky. Oh no, believe me, I get it. I hear Louisville is like a big city. Should Grunk be standing there? Let's see. Is it dangerous? Where's those mages at? It's pretty far back. These things can't do diddly squiddly. These things only have 20... Yeah, we're fine. We can put Grunk there. I'll just put him like right at the beginning of the bridge. Nice story. The Highlands. Love that area. Oh yeah, I hear it's beautiful. Beldar. So we'll have Eldar go to Noon. Item. Give. White ring. To Noon. Now Beldar gave Noon. Oh, it lets you do that in this game. Oh, that's cool. That's it. See, you can't do that in Shining Force 1 or 2. they have to equip it on their turn. Yeah, definitely, man. Equip it. Equip it. Do 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 do. Justin, the Bow Knight. Captain N, the Game Master. I don't know why I see that name and I think of Captain N. Do 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 do. Anybody remember the music of Captain N? Do 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 do. That was season 2. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. It was right before you met your now wife. After you got serious, you moved to Nashville to be closer to her. Ooh. So you were in Louisville before. All roads lead back to Louisville, Kentucky, it seems. See, for me, I could do it. I could live somewhere like even not in a city. I could live in like the backwoods of like West Virginia or Kentucky. From a pure like one day I would just, you know, if I ever retire, if I am lucky enough to be able to retire before I croak, you know, hopefully many decades from now, I would totally want to live like somewhere where no one is. Just, you know, just look outside, it's just dark and there's no one there, and you know, the closest house is like down that way, and I could totally do it. Because I'll tell you, like, the line of work that I'm in, you know, I love it and everything, but oh boy, does it take its toll. Sometimes it can make you like, I don't want to say hate people, but like, there are days where like I question the human race. Do you know what I mean? like what are we doing? Why? So some of the people I deal with every day, most of them are awesome, but some of them are not. And you know, I wonder like, why? What makes you such an unhappy individual that you must let me know how unhappy you are? You know, so there are days where I'm like, oh man, it'll be great one day when I retire. I'm just gonna go move to like West Virginia or Kentucky, or I think of like areas that don't have as high of a population, like somewhere rural, and just like I'll have a house on a hill somewhere. This Zophar's domain on a hill, and like it'll have like dogs outside and like spikes and like do not enter. Nah, I'd never do that. Or would I? I'll let you guess. I'll let you think about that one. No problem, Story. Enjoy the pizza that hopefully does not have pineapple on it. Did anybody on when we did that stream? We did the pineapple on pizza stream. And there was a good amount of people that really enjoy pineapple on pizza, which I can respect. I just, you know, would never put it on mine. I've actually eaten pineapple pizza, by the way. It's not that bad. What was the deal with Mega? Oh, Mega Man! Oh, Mega awesome! Kriegeth? Oh, Mega Man! He was like a cyborg. It was so weird. Shade says the cost of living here was cheap. You're locked into a 2013 mortgage you refinance. Ooh, so lucky that Mel and you have fiber internet. Oh boy, I'm glad you're good. Yeah, that's. I didn't think of that. Living in the middle of nowhere could be a problem. Trying to use the internet, that could be a deal breaker. Yeah, good point, Jeremy. I take it all back. If it doesn't have good internet, I don't want to live there. Shade says some people think they'll only be happy when they bring everyone else down with their negativity. Yeah, I can't stand people like that. I don't understand it. Like, all of us need to vent now and then, but, like, the people that just kind of, like, they're constantly negative, and, like, I'm just like, come on, man, it can't be that bad, like, you know? Why would I want Grace to do that? What am I doing? Grace ain't doing that. Instead, we're gonna check to see if anybody needs healing. So I don't think anybody really does, except for Obright. Alright, Obright needs a healy heal. Where's Obright at? Obright's here. Can you get there? You can, but you're standing in front of the dude. We'll do it. The dude can't do much without stepping back, and then somebody can go in front. Do, 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 do. Mega High! You ever watch the episode where Mega Man tried to become a real person with like a heart and everything, and then he met like Mega Girl or something? What was her name? Wasn't it like Mega Girl or something? And they were competing in, like, the Mega Olympics. Does anybody remember this? But by far, the strangest episode of Captain N that I ever saw was the one about Faxanadu, but it had nothing to do with Faxanadu. No characters from Faxanadu resembled any of the characters that were in it. It's almost like they're like, hey man, we have all the Nintendo licenses. We can make an episode about Faxanadu. Well, what's it about? Oh, I don't know, some pink fat guy. Like, choose him. Like, I just remember being a big pink guy. By the way, there's nothing wrong with being fat. I myself have some pounds I need to lose. But my point is, like, it looked nothing like any of the characters in Faxanadu. Nothing whatsoever. They were the wrong colors. They were the wrong names. There was no music from the game. It had nothing to do with anything. Yes, Thorin hit it on the head. Captain N truly was special. Super, super special. Rumors are that Elon's Starlink internet is fast. You put a dish in your yard and download the app and it does the rest. That's your plan for getting out on the booties. There you go. And having the interwebs. Shade, they probably saw the big pink portrait sprites in Faxanadu and said, that's it, that's our episode. That must be what it is. That's exactly what must have happened. God, that was so horrible. I was so annoyed when I watched it. Because I remember as a kid, you know, that I owned Faxanadu in like 1990, 1989, like around there. So when I saw the episode, I was like, oh man, Faxanadu, it's one of my favorite Nintendo games. I love this game. Can't wait to see this episode. And I watched it. I was like, the hell is this crap? Like, what am I watching? And I was pretty easy to impress back then, but that did not impress me. I like the Legend of Zelda crossover on Captain N. That episode was pretty cool. Can we? No, we can't, right? Yeah, no good. No good. You have a friend with Elon Internet. He likes it a lot. Says it's not very good for streaming, though. But watching streams and videos is good. So I don't want to get Elon Internet. I have Xfinity myself, you know, Comcast. But that's because, I mean, I live in the Philly burbs, and Comcast is headquartered in Philly. So, like, I get pretty darn good speeds. I think right now I'm getting 900 down, 900 kilobits. So it's, you know, pretty good. Or 900 megabits, whatever. Kilobits or megabits? What am I getting? I would do a stream test right now, but it's not going to be accurate because I'm streaming. Megabits. Yeah, why am I saying kilobits? I'm like, look, I'm playing 90s games and I'm living in the 90s. So like right now, chat, even though I'm streaming, which, oh boy, this is killing the stream. I better stop it. I'm going to stop it. I'm getting 750 megabits a second while the stream was going just now. So the stream should be back to normal now, by the way. So yeah. Comcast does a pretty good job here. You can't get there, can you? Wah, 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 wah. Actually, we'll have him stand here. Sounds like good down, but crap up. Yeah, I want to say the upload speed that I get is like 30 megabits, maybe. So it's like 900 down and like 30 or 40 up. It's not a lot, but you don't really need that much. I mean, do you find, chat, that my streams generally are pretty decent when it comes to, like, lag and frame skipping and stuff? Like, I usually never have, I never have more than 0.5% to 1% frame miss for rendering lag. And almost nothing ever for encoding lag. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. And I stream at, I think I stream at 5,000. I'm going to say 5,000 kilobits. In 1080p. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, nothing to do here. Hayward! Oh, bright, oh, bright. We'll just attack this Kaiser guard here. Aw, really? 1 hit point left? Really, man? Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. Ow. Back in the day, before Twitch had encoding for almost every channel, you had to strike a middle ground. You streamed at 1,500 kilobits up at 540p. Oof. That was, what was that, early 2010s? If you went much higher, a lot of people with crappy internet PCs wouldn't be able to watch. Gotcha. Man, they're kind of doing the work here on Ubright. Ialta says you get 100 down and 20 up on your high speed through Comcast. It's a ripoff. They tried to tell me it was fiber. Whoops. Well, you know, marketing and all, anything to make a little buck. Alright, well, Noon can't really do much. So we'll just put you here. Dontaris can, though. Crazy what 10 years can do. Most people can watch 1080p just fine on mid-range computers. Yep, technology has really come a long way and continues to come a long way. We're going to heal her with healing drop, by the way. Like, think about just video game systems. Like, in 1985, the original Nintendo had, what, a 6502 processor running at, like, 1.8 megahertz or something like that, right? And the Sega Genesis with its Motorola 68K at, like, what, 7 megahertz? It's like, whoa, man, 7 megahertz. Now welcome to the next level. That's some blast processing right there. Like, get out of here. But then it was huge. It was fast. It was amazing. And just, you know, each time it's like, oh, it's never going to get any faster. It's never going to get any better than this. And then they crush it. So, I don't know. I don't know if there is a ceiling. You know, I don't know if there is a ceiling. We'll do a Blazy Blaze. I don't know if standing here is smart, but... Nah. Let's get balls. Goodbye, Megaloader. Eldar. What do you think? Can Eldar take out the Megaloader? Nope, not quite. Close, but not quite. Hopefully we can get somebody else in the mix here. Oh no, I forgot about the maids! No! Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're beat. Goodbye, Mascarin. She's gonna die the next turn. She's gonna get killed by the sword. Oh god, we gotta do something. Wait, I can heal her, I can heal her. Cleric, use your magic. By the way, the quote earlier about Dwayne's Underworld was from a very obscure movie called Stay Tuned. Anybody ever see Stay Tuned? Dwayne's Underworld. Dwayne's Underworld. I thought it was funny. But I see how it is. Yeah, you're gonna go here. Why are the archers going now? Come on, man. And the Imperial Knight's attacking. Oh, of course he is. Attacking with the lance! 8 hit points. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, we'll put Obright here. Technology's progressing exponentially for us. It's amazing to think 100 years ago, ooh, level 11, that power in houses was rare. It's true. And plumbing, too, right? Which is a whole other matter. Actually, we'll put Dontaris here. That way other people can continue to go up and attack. Welcome back, Story. The pizza place had an 8-bit Zelda chime every time the door opens. Oh, that's so awesome. Which sound effect was it, Story? Can you articulate it for us? Which one it was? Noon! It's time for the Arctic Blast, chat.
Now bear my Arctic Blast.
He's wearing my Arctic Blast. Yeah, sweet 16. 180 golds, 7x. Very nice. High five. Grunk. Mask. Oh. Actually, a bolty bolt, right? Sparky Spark. 18 damage. The one discovered. So, that one. But I'm sure it sounded way better than I just did it. Goodbye, Master Mage. You dead. Healing drop. Exp. That's really cool. Healing drop. Alright, I think we're going to be able to beat this battle at this point. I mean, we lost 2 people, but I mean, look who's left. It's just the 4 of them, I think. Yeah, it's just them. But O'Bright with a healing drop. Wow, this battle's... We've been in this battle for almost 2 hours, chat, haven't we? Right, we did Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the first half an hour, and then we've been doing this battle for 2 hours. This battle's crazy. Alright, Dontaris takes his rightful place up front. Although, be honest, that mage is going to squash us any minute. We got to send Grunk up. We're going to save first. Ooh, what kind of falls are these? It's like the, what's the name of it? The Ritterbacher Falls or something? From, Sherlock Holmes, The Final Solution? Something Bacher Falls? Okay, let's go after the mage. I feel like if we attack the mage, it won't use a spell on me. I put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine, 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 anyhow. This should do some death to the mage. A-do-do-do-do-do. Goodbye, mage. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. And 17 to the Mega Loader. Yeah. Carrying too much. We can get rid of a medical herb. Definitely not dropping the mithril. Eldar. Oh, Garzel. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. That was dumb. I forgot that was the boss. Oh, God. Oh, no. We can't get to him. Uh-oh. We in trouble. We dead. Okay. I guess we gotta do what we gotta do now. Which is a shame because there's a few more enemies left. That did not do much damage. Oh, Jeebus. Going after Grunk. They're going after Grunk. We gotta get Grunk out of there. 3 damage. We also gotta equip him with a sword. Damn it. Shoot. Shoot. We're gonna equip him, like, we're gonna use regular weapons now. Well, it's just those 2 enemies now, the boss and the flying dude. Unfortunately, the flying dude is also very strong, so... Wing Knight. No enough magic points. Oh god, here it comes. Alright, we gotta retreat Grunk out of here, chat. No choice. Here comes Garzel. Oh, goodbye, Mascarin. Well, she was almost out of magic anyway. And dead. Yeah, I know this is not helpful for friendships. I'm aware. Know what you're thinking, story. Attack 24. What's its defense? What's Garzel's defense? 24. I ain't gonna do diddly squat. Dontaris has to attack, which means Irene needs to stand here and use a healing drop on him. We're gonna have to utilize Noon. We can't have Noon drop right now. 27. So this ain't gonna do much on that one. What about on this one? Yeah, you're better off attacking this dude. It's like I'm reading your mind. Justin the Bone Knight. Go here. Double bowl. I'll do at least 15 damage, right? 15 damage on the nose. All right. Hayward. Hamish. It's like Hamish from the Hunger Games. Don't you let him die, Hamish. Hazmar Arrow. Whoa! Holy crap! Out of level. That was nice. Old Bright the Warrior. Man, we'll go after the Wing Knight. Hey, Cafe Man 2D, you know it. It is Sega Saturn Gaming. We are playing on an actual Sega Saturn right there, using the RetroTink 5X from the amazing Mike Chi, connected via SCART cable to get that RGB goodness out of the Sega Saturn, so the Sega Saturn can look the best it ever did. We will have... Are we equipped with the lance? Yeah, we are. Oh, come on, man. It's like the third time you missed this battle. Dude, we can't have you doing that now, buddy. You're not making it work for me, man. Now we're gonna have to do a freezy freeze. You're just playing your Saturn 2 via an HDMI converter. Cool. Hear my Arctic Blast. You're still stuck on the OSSC. See, I never had an OSSC, so the RetroTink is my first experience with any kind of converter of anything. Ouch. And I gotta say, I'm very pleased with the quality. You had an HD Retrovision component cable on your Saturn? Gotcha. Oh, we don't have anything. What the crap? Really? Well, Attack of 25 ain't gonna get us very far. I guess Grace has outlived her usefulness. But Grunk, on the other hand, we're gonna give him back the broadsword, just to be clear. Yeah, we knew he was gonna do that. You were playing Baku, Afterburner 2, and Outrun. Good choices. Outrun's one of my favorite racing games of all time. Wait, why didn't that work? Why is it all weird? It's all squirrely. Grace does special attack often? Well, maybe we can have Grace attack to kill him. Oh, no, actually, wouldn't it be better to have Irene do it? Don't we need Irene to get a level? Yeah, and she'll get one, too. Let's see, can I stand anywhere? Would it work? Yep. Oh, wait. 28. Why did I think he had, like, nothing left? Oh, it's because of the bird. Yeah, duh. Alright, well, in that case, we'll do this. Seal of Sin. Brutal Shock. Oof. 13 damage to the face of the Wing Knight. That didn't get her a level either. We'll do a little savey save. Do. Remember Shining Force 1 where the enemies used to, the bosses used to regenerate hit points? Story? God, that was annoying, wasn't it? So glad that doesn't happen in this game. Hayward, come on, special attack! Bullseye! Yeah! 20 damage to the face! Garzel expires, drops to Iron Bracer, 49 X, 490 golds. Harrying too much already. Goodbye, Antidote Herb. Drops the Antidote Herb, takes the Iron Bracer. Alright, that only took 2 hours and 10 minutes for one battle in this super long game that I'm really enjoying, just to be clear. Prince Beef and your companions. Words cannot encompass the debt we owe you, or our gratitude. The feeling is mutual. Because of the message from Lord Grunk, we were able to properly choose our course of action. Speaking of which, I almost forgot. We must return to you, friend. Or, we must return to you, your friend. He traveled with us as our guest. Ooh, could it be Arapos? Its synthesis? Must you go, Zero? Or Yordo? Zero's the only one of us who can fly. Once he is gone, it will be harder for us to fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, you seem to be needed, Zero. My dear sister. But you have your own duty, starting with the restoration of order in the Republic. Dot, 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 dot. Thank you, Lord Grunk, but with the hard road I see ahead of you, I cannot accept any more such gestures. For I am beef. No, he didn't say that. You play your Saturn on a 24-inch Sony CRT? I mean, that's the best way if you can use a tube to use a tube. I just don't want to deal with the space and the fact that if I ever want to move it, I'll murder my back. I've done that before. I used to have a 32-inch Sony Wega. They're not fun to lift. Prince Beef, are you heading south to the town of Miranda after this? If so, then would you extend your trip and head to Elbessem? To the Holy Land, Elbessem. Is there anything going on there? It is not widely known, but the Bullzome sect has proven to be an evil power that opposes Elbessem. You have a 32-inch Wega too, it's easily over 100 pounds. I don't ever want to have to move it again. Yeah, Shade, try like 200. A lot of the 32-inch Wegas were close to 200, and then there's 36 inches that are like over 250. They're crazy. Depending on which model you're talking about. The Bullzome sect has proven to be an evil power that opposes Elbessem. They have destroyed the protector of the Demon Gate. The Guardian statue is no more. The evil Bullzome have done such a thing. I understand. We will make a point to go and investigate. You play on a 42 Panasonic Plasma, which handles retro systems visuals nicely. Very good. I don't have any more tube TVs. I do have one plasma left. It's a 50-inch Samsung plasma. I used to have let's see, I had a 46. No, I think I had a. Yeah, I had a 51-inch Samsung plasma. I have a 50-inch Samsung plasma, and I had a 42-inch Philips Ambilight plasma. Does anybody remember them? It had the color bars on the sides. And everyone's like, "Oh man, it's so cool! The colors change when you're watching it." It was so stupid. But I had one, and they were also that weighed a ton too. That was a good 120, 130 pounds by itself. Just a 42-incher plasma. Shade has a lot of CRTs, many of them in active use, but you also have a lot of ugly looking in a corner that you're sure your wife would love you to get rid of. Yeah, I was so happy to be rid of my tube TVs. 4 of us would have to lift it together. Yeah, I love retro games, and I love like trying to recreate the feel in most cases. I have no desire myself to go back to tubes because I just don't want to deal with the hassle of we were just talking about. The size, the moving it. I don't want to deal with it. So I'll happily, like, maybe one day, Shade, I'll come hang out with you. I'll come to Kentucky. We can play on a tube TV together. But I'll never buy one again. I'll never do it. There's no way. I don't ever want to have to move it. And knowing me, because I will move stuff sometimes, I'll end up killing my back. Yeah, you really do need a 4-person lift. The line of work that I'm in, without going deep into it, like, we deal with this kind of stuff a lot, and I just... Oh, I dread the big tubes. Boy, do I dread them. Boy, do I dread them. What would you do, Khan? Do you intend to join Prince Beef and head to Elbessem? Yeah, 24 inches not near, especially if it's, the non-Sony tubes are not bad either, even the bigger ones. But yeah, 24 inch, even the Sony 24 inches isn't horrible, but still has weight. But the non-Sonys are no problem. Cafe Man says, at this age, no way am I dealing with those heavy tubes. I'm with you. I'm with you. Cade's gonna show me the light. So, what would you do, Khan? Khan! You intend to join Prince Beef and head to Elbessem? I worry about Elbessem, and I wish very much to return, but I have a duty on the Starship Enterprise, which takes me elsewhere, because he tasks me. He tasks me, Kirk. No, he didn't say that. And you remember the 40-inch Sony CRTs from the early 2000s? Yes. They were doom and woe when it comes to lifting them. I regret not being able to spend more time, but we must go now. Talk, Grunk! Jesus Christ, talk! Why won't you talk? Oh, my God. Prince Beef and the rest of us will hurry south, over the mountains, and head into the capital of Baran. Beef doesn't want to talk. Beef won't talk. That's why you like the Mister so much, because you can play on CRT without all the clunkiness of getting your old consoles plugged into them. Got a big RGB setup that you don't even use these days because Mister basically replaced it all. Well, yeah, I will say that for me, like, I never realized, Chade, I think me and you were talking about this before. I didn't realize just how much the Mister makes a difference when it comes to latency. I didn't realize it. I've been playing on emulators, Zophar of Zophar's Domain, years on emulators. I don't remember what it was like really to play on the original consoles. I have them, but I haven't hooked up a Sega Genesis or a Super Nintendo or an NES in a long time. It's been at least a decade, maybe 12, 13 years. Like, after I left Zophar's Domain, I stopped messing with emulators for a while. I tried out the original Nintendo and the Genesis on my tube TV. That was the last time I had a tube TV, like 10, 12 years ago. But I hadn't touched emulators in a while. So now I've been playing around with emulators for months, and then I did it on the Mister, and I was like, whoa, there's a difference here. Even on an LED, there's a difference. So just so you all know what I'm using, I have an Asus 23.5-inch gaming monitor that I use that has very low latency. So that's what I use when I'm streaming. And then if you're curious, for the actual... my actual computer is a 27-inch iMac. So my setup is I have the 27-inch iMac right here, and then I have the 23.5-inch Asus gaming monitor right next to it. And that's my setup. And I have a green screen behind me, obviously. And now you know. And knowing, fill in the blanks here. I know his death must be hard on you, Grunk. Let's remember Edmund as an exceptional and brave general. What about Rapos? You know what? I owe Dark Mech something, don't I? Let's go redeem that now. Dark Mechs, you are owed a video.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Story, thank you so much for redeeming Now I Know. Great use of the silver. Now, we owe the trees to Dark Mechs. I hope you're still here, Dark Mechs. Because here is the trees, the trees, the trees. The trees, the trees, the trees. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the trees, the trees, the trees. Cafe Man says your penny plasma seems to have much less latency than your Toshiba LED. Yes, I would say that most plasmas did have lower latency than most LEDs. In many ways, Edmund was fortunate. He died fighting for his principles. Just as Conrad, I, and all the rest risk our lives for what we believe in, Edmund just chose a different path. King Benetrim and Lord Conrad were targets of many plots because of their attempt to abolish the aristocracy. When ideologies come into conflict, bloodshed is almost inevitable. Humans, how ignorant we all are. That is why we must restore the Republic and end this war. I feel your grief, but don't give up. We need you. Well, we should be on our way. That's right. Everyone must be waiting to see the safe return of King Benetrim. If we pass through that narrow valley before dark, we should be through the danger zone. Thanks, Aldar. On! They are heading for the Holy Land of Elbessum. Should I have given them the treasure orb? Whoa, what are you holding back? What are you holding back? The Vandal was a strong opponent, but Grunk brought back life to Kronos Village by defeating the Klingon Empire. Look at that, Kronos, look at that. It's Kronos, but with 2 letters transposed. And there's a Khan with 2 letters transposed. What do you think? They then defeated General Franz and finally escaped Imperial territory. They defeated the Spiral Army, who destroyed the Guardian Statue of Baran, and were close to Republican territory, but 2 powerful generals, Edmund and Garzel, stood in their way. With the aid of Beef at the railroad switch, a newfound trust was born, and the alliance formed by that trust helped defeat the 2 powerful generals. The 2 armies part, oblivious to the hardship ahead. Chapter 3, Target, Guardian Statue of Elbessum, End. Wow, 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 wow. Plasmas had such great images. Wish they still made them. I'm with you, Chade. I loved my plasmas. I always thought that the best plasmas, were so much better than the best LEDs. But the problem was, it was very expensive to manufacture plasmas at bigger sizes, and they didn't want to put the 4K technology into it, and it died. What are you gonna do? Bumfuzzled Games. Is there a mod for Shining Force that replaces guns with Paul Blart Mall Cop? That is a question I do not have the answer to, Bumfuzzled Games, but that sounds fun. I would play it. Paul Blart Mall Cop. Oh, it was such a bad movie, but it was good. It's one of those movies that's so bad they're good. Shadow Mario says, that was a fun romp. Just beat Broforce again. It's been some time. Nice. I do like to save my adventure. Wow. Chapter 4, Revolt in the Republic of Aspinia. You find it to be mediocre? I just thought it was really bad. It's the most 5 out of 10 movie possible. I don't know. I thought it was really bad. You still have to actually try out the new Mario Strikers Battle League. I haven't played that game yet. I haven't played any of the Mario Strikers, actually. Lord Grunk and Sir Duntaris, don't you think they should be back by now, Grace? It would seem so, but if you think about it, there's been some major national incidents occurring, such as the defection of the once trusted General Edmund. And the monsters invading from the northern region must also be a topic of discussion. Yeah, when your plasma died, you paid to fix it. Oh, gotcha. What failed on it? The main board? Or what is it? I think there's 2 main boards, right? Isn't it like an X board and a Y board and then a power board? And the monsters invading from the northern region must also be a topic of discussion. You've heard plasma can get nasty burn, and it's true. Chade, I've seen it. It's true. And it was more image retention, I would say, than actual burn-in. But even retention was a real pain in the ass to try to get rid of. Because what you'd have to do for retention is you'd have to, like, run an image. Like, we had those discs. You put in, like, a Blu-ray player or a DVD player, and it would run. Some of the nicer plasmas actually had this in there in the user menu, but you had to, like, constantly run it, like, back and forth over a period of time. And really what you were doing was you were wearing out the other pixels to match the image retention so that they all age evenly at the same time. But actual burn-in is really, really bad aged pixels that you just can't match to the others. And yeah, that did happen. And when that would happen, Shade, generally it wasn't even worth it to try to pay for a panel replacement. You just junk it and buy another one. The nation's economy is worse than we thought. The Bear Soul Army in Aspia is supposedly demanding more aid. That's Brutus's territory, and he's second in power only to King Benetrim himself. I can't believe he would use force to demand an increase in aid. In any case, I don't see how we can ignore the Bear Soul Army. I wonder what they're going to do. We came back risking life and limb. The city that awaited us was a dump like this. That's quite sad. A dump, huh? I guess a lot had happened since I left Grunk's army. That is certainly true, Zero. We've been through some truly horrible things. We even fought against a Vandal. A Vandal? You mean a Vandal from the myths and legends? You never had burn-in, but there's image retention, which dissipates after a while. Yeah, I've had that happen on my plasmas. You're hoping it'll be really fun, not a soccer fan, but with power-ups and items, you'll give it a chance. Let me know how it is, Shadow Mario. Bumfuzzle Games is trying to fix LCD burn-in on a monitor, so he found a YouTube video. It's like with all the colors. It's about 8 hours long. Yep. So I turn it on, watch it for a second, and think, I don't need to sit here and watch it, so what does my stupid ass do? Turns the monitor off. Oh, God. I could see myself making that mistake if I'm really tired, too. Bumfuzzled's, not until the mornings you realize what an idiot. Nah, you're not an idiot. I would have made that same mistake. Cafe Man, Zophar, what's your favorite movie? Ooh, I have the answer to that. So, it's actually not... Ooh, well, before I tell you, does anyone want to guess what my favorite movie is? I would give you a hint, but any hint I give you, you would know. Yo, Duke Donuts, how you doing? Thanks for coming on in. It's going really well. Get you a little shout out. The chat's trying to guess what my favorite movie is right now. If you don't follow Duke Donuts, everybody, please go follow him. He is an awesome retro streamer with an incredibly complex, amazing setup that I can't even fully understand, and I've read his about page like 10 times. But all I know is the games he plays are awesome. He's really interesting to watch, and I envy his setup, and I don't think I could even recreate what he does.
Lady, I'm selling your shield.
Hardware-wise. So please, follow Duke Donuts. He is the man. Ooh, Jeremy says, is it Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer? So, don't judge me. I loved that movie when I was a kid. That was the one with Rainbow Bright, and she stole the planet. Like, she put, like, a net over it, and then, like, Earth was all screwed up because that was, like, the source of light, and, like, it got all cold and snowy, and... Oh, that was so 80s. But no, that was not my favorite movie. Lunar Behind the Scenes. A great documentary disc, but that wasn't it either. Things that reminds of Star Trek TNG. That's one of my favorite series, but it's not a movie. They did make 4 movies out of it, but none of them are my favorite movie. And no problem, Duke Donuts. Thank you for being awesome. Jeremy says Rocket Horse. I have never watched Rocket Horse. Duke Donuts, if you ever want to chat about the setup, please feel free to ask. I definitely will, because I think it's amazing, and I would never be able to recreate something like that for me. It looks really awesome, but it looks really involved. But we'll chat. We'll definitely chat. Chade says, can I ask if it's animated or live action? Alright, I'm going to give a hint that might give it away. It is live action. However, it's not one movie. It's a few movies. And I have them all tied together. Like, they're all part of... See, you're going to guess it now. But it's 3 movies that are my favorite movies. The Last Starfighter? Nope, not that. What genre is your favorite movie? You're gonna guess this for sure now. High fantasy. Jeremy says no, the Rainbow Bright movie had the guy on the badass talking rocket horse. Oh, right. You're right. Shade says Star Wars trilogy. Nope. Story says Back to the Future. Nope, but it's awesome. Oh, you got it, Shade. It is indeed Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson trilogy are my favorite movies of all time. So much so that if you gift a sub to somebody, you get a little clip of Boromir going, "It is a gift." I knew when I started streaming I had to incorporate Lord of the Rings into the stream somehow. Another thing too is I also have a clip of the Battle of Helm's Deep when someone hosts me, but I've never gotten it to work. I've never gotten the host alert to work, and I have no idea why it won't work. I use Streamlabs, the alerts on their page to make all the alerts work, and it's the only alert. The hosting will not work. Don't know why. But yes, if I ever get hosts to work, you will be able to see another Lord of the Rings clip in here. Lord of the Rings is in your top 5. Good to hear, Story. Cafe Man says, believe it or not, you've never seen any of those films. Oh, Cafe Man, you've got to. They're so good. They're so good. So check this out. My son, you know, I had to skip past a couple of the parts just because he's 6. But my 6-year-old son, a few months back, was able to watch the Lord of the Rings film with me sitting next to him. Now, it took like 2 weeks. He was able to watch like an hour at a time. But we got through all the films and he loved them. Isn't that crazy? He's 6. And we watched the extended editions, by the way. And like I said, there were a couple parts that I didn't really want him to see heads being lobbed or a couple other questionable scenes in there, but he did really well. He did really, really well. Have I tried Lord of the Rings Online? I have not, but I've heard great things about it, and one of these days would love to. Duke Donuts says Twitch's host alerts have been broken for almost a year. That actually explains it. That explains why I've never gotten them to work, because I've only been doing this for less than 6 months. Bumfuzzle, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings in a very long time. You saw them in theaters, so 20 years ago. They are so damn good. Yes, Lord of the Rings on 4K Blu-ray is indeed fire. And what I have right now... So I've got the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition on Blu-ray. So all of the films, and it's like a bunch of discs in here. But But I also have the original DVD versions. I'm going to show this off real quick. Although I wouldn't watch the DVD versions again because the Blu-ray is far superior quality-wise. Let me show this off. The movie itself is upstairs, archived in my attic. But imagine that the movies were in here too. But this was the box that the extended edition came in, and this is Gollum right there holding the fish. Pretty cool, right? And here's a side view. Here's the back. And here's the other side. And same thing, just imagine the DVDs are in here. But like I said, I have them up in the attic. I actually need to pull them out of here. I should put them back in. So this is the Return of the King DVD set. I don't know if you can see, that's the White City right there of Gondor, or Minas Tirith specifically. Oh, and look at that. So cool. Right, isn't that neat? And then I got other stuff too, but I'll show them off another day. What did I miss here? Let's see. Lord of the Rings on 4K Blue Fire. Twitch basically said that if the host numbers are too low, they won't play alerts for them. Huh.
Full ahead.
Interesting.
Next stop,
I wonder why.
Zophar's domain.
Quick Thunderdome, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. What's up, Julie NPNW? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Cafe Man says, when you were a kid, an animated The Hobbit was on TV. Yeah, the animated versions weren't great. The Lord of the Rings animated one was eh. Return of the King was ridiculous. I just remember that horrible song, where there's a whip, there's a way, where there's a whip. And that was like when the orcs and goblins were whipping the hobbits. Like, I'm like, oh my god. Even as a kid, I was like, this is bad. But, like I said, the Peter Jackson trilogy, in my opinion, made up for all the bad Lord of the Rings stuff that came before. We don't want to go to war today. That's right, I remember that. But the Lord of the Lash says, hey, 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 where there's a whip, there's a way. Oh, so bad. So freaking bad. Shade says it's weird because you can raid with any amount of people and it'll usually play, but you've had people tell you that their low viewer count raids get lost in the ether. Yeah, that was it. The Lord of the Lash says nay, nay, nay. I thought it was hey, hey, hey. Nah, yeah, it was all bad. It was all bad. Julie says your BFF is obsessed with Shining Force. He always wanted to play this game. Yeah, same here, Julie. Up until about a month ago, 2 months ago, I think it was like a month or two, I had never played this game before as a kid. I played 1 and 2 and the Sega CD version, but I never got to play Shining Force 3. I was putting all my time into Zophar's domain at that point, and I missed it. So I was really glad that one of the awesome members of our community, JP, was kind enough to sell me his copy. And so we're actually playing this on a OG Sega Saturn right there, using the amazing RetroTink 5X. And here it is, Shining Force 3. Okay, so let's move this along. He possessed terrifying powers. Thinking back, I wonder how we were able to come out victorious. Khan, you look like something is bothering you. What is going on? What's the matter? Just thinking. We had to fight another Vandal. We wouldn't be able to win. It makes me worry. What do you mean that we wouldn't be able to win? We seem stronger than ever. When we fought the Vandal, the Guardian statue still regulated and contained the terrifying dark force. Alright, so you're saying now that the Guardian statue's been broken, and we can't defeat a Vandal? I also believe the problem with the monsters in the north is due to the destruction of the Guardian statue. Well, regarding the dark force, I'm sure I've heard about it before. Or we can just call it the negative power. It is the opposing power of Elvesa. If that's true, then those Bullzone monks will become more powerful by the loss of the Guardian statue. So now they're going to be able to use their full power? That's not good. Okay, I'm lost. What the heck are you talking about? What is this Guardian statue? Please pay attention, Zero. It could very well be that Prince Beef's army is heading right into danger. The bird isn't a parrot. I know, Cafe Man, but I can't think of any other sound to do for the bird. Because if the bird doesn't sound like a parrot, what does the bird sound like? Think about it. What would the bird sound like? That's all I got. What? What do you mean? You're saying that Prince Beef is heading right into danger? The voices are giving Julie life, see? Knife fight me, oh god. You wanna fight Shade? What did I miss here? I gotta scroll up. But the learn that's part. Oh, I see. I see. Bisquick says you played this in '99 on a week break from college. Played it on your brother's Saturn, you only on a PS1. Good times. Nice. Thanks, Story. I try. Fafhard says, I can hardly believe what's happened. It's such a complete shock. Especially the story about Edmund. Can't believe such a brave and honest man would... Well, I believe that Edmund, in his own way, thought he was helping the Republic. I should have seen it. The Republic lost many warriors trying to return the king. At least Espinia kept the peace through it all. Is the current state of Espinia worth saving? We maintain the status quo, but do we prosper? From the beginning, Espinia was never a fertile land, and with this weather, we can't afford to give aid. Brutus's land Bersol, though, demands tribute from their neighbors. We pay for their misfortunes. It doesn't help that their lord is the vice representative of the assembly. They have the power to take what they want. Espinia has never been rich. Can the kingdom afford to continue giving in to these demands? I'm a soldier, not a politician, but what resources Espinia does have should be shared among the Republic's people. Edmund and Fafard are both military men, but their opinions differ greatly. Yeah, it looks awesome, doesn't it? What's up, Grunt Guru? Good to see you. Hope all's well. Hope you're having a great night. Chat, Grunt Guru is another really awesome streamer, and if you don't already follow him, you need to do that too. Streams a lot of retro, awesome dude. And eventually it's gonna load. There we go.
Okay, another 8-boy. Did we do it?
Star Fox 2 or Star Fox 1?
I beat it without dying. The whole fucking Route 3. Done. Without dying. Stuck on that cloak. Ogdalion.
We got some range!
Fucking rich.
We're doing well, Grunt Guru. We're finishing up, hopefully, some Shining Force 3 here. That was the first one, Star Fox 1. Cool. Fatbird, I ask you, with the Beresol army camped at our southern gate, what choice do we have? They have penetrated the outer wall, but the inner wall is secure. We can afford to wait them out. Yeah, I've always had trouble with any kind of flying game, like Flight Simulator, including the Star Fox series. I'm terrible at. I don't have like a sense of like where you are in space. Like depth perception with me is weird. Like I'm just not good at them. Story says you wonder how much better Camelot could have done if they kept making SF games. I know. It's a shame to think about it. I think they could have done amazingly. Bafford, have your wits dulled since I saw you last? Clearly the halfling leaf has dulled your mind. Your advice almost borders on what? Insanity? Any new developments? Has the Beresol army moved against us? Did the Beresol army break camp? Tell us quickly. It appears one unit from the Beresol army has broken the siege and is heading for storage. Fathard, does this change your opinion? Should we still leave Beresol alone? Oh, Grunk has such value to add, chat. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you, Grunk. You're the best. You have all that knowledge and you're sharing it all with us. Look, it's a riddle. It's like pig Latin, except it's pig periods. And you just have to, like, move the periods around to get what he's saying. He's saying, I have no personality. Shining really is deserving of a reboot, Julie. I completely concur with you. Storage holds us spinning as provisions and our railway. Grunk, I'd be grateful if you send an army, but... You hesitate, Benetrim? It would be catastrophic if storage were taken. Grunk's battalion must protect it, but Grunk can't give orders because he is unable to speak. I have a bad feeling about this. Grunk must go back to Flagger to rebuild its army. However, the man doesn't talk. I'm gonna just harp on this the rest of the night. Reginald was actually sad that the mobile game got canned. Me too, Reginald. Even though it was a gacha, not like Sega's doing anything with the license. I know, it's so depressing. I really feel like maybe if somebody does, like, you know what the community did with Sonic Mania and ended up hiring them and they made a great game that's better than most of the games that Sega has released in the last 20 years, Sonic-wise? Couldn't, like, the community, like, some brave soul out there try to put, like, a proof of concept thing together and be like, yo, Sega, we want our Shining games. No, we don't want it to be a cruddy mobile game. No disrespect to the mobile game they were working on, but now that it's canceled, make a real game. Put it on the Nintendo Switch if you want it to be handheld. That way, those of us that dock our Switches 99% of the time, like me, can enjoy it on the TV. And I can stream it and, you know, all that good stuff. Grunt Guru Riss, if I have a favorite Shining game. Someone asked me this earlier, too. So, yes, it borders. So, Grunt, depending on when you ask me, sometimes it's Shining Force 2, and sometimes it's Shining Force 1. Right now, I would say 2, with 1 just below it. I think 1 had the better story, but 2 had the better gameplay, smarter AI. It was a lot longer than 1. So I would put 2 and then 1 right under it. Then I would put Shining in the Darkness, like, right under that, because I really enjoy that dungeon crawler. And then Shining Force 3, I would put 4th. I'd put it 4th. And then I would put Shining Force Sword of Haja for Game Gear below that, because even though it was, you know, a mobile game, I thought they did a hell of a job with that for the platform it was on. And then I put Shining Force CD down here. I owned it. I ended up trading it in many years ago, unfortunately. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I'm a big sucker for towns. Like, I want to be able to, in between battles, go to a town, talk to people, go find a priest, go buy some stuff in this house, find some chests. And in Shining Force CD, because it was a port of the Game Gear games 1 and 2, and then they tacked on some stuff in chapters 3 and 4, there were no towns. It was just, you went in between, and, like, the priest is here to save, the weapon shop's right here, you just press left or right, it's like a static screen, and that was it. You couldn't go walk around and talk to people, you couldn't go in houses, there was none of that. So I give it lower points for that. It wasn't a bad game, but it was not my favorite. It was towards the bottom. So I hope that answers your question. And Shining the Holy Ark, I'm not ranking yet because I own it. I bought it 20-something years ago when it came out. 25, 26 years, something like that. But I only played it for like a couple hours. And again, this was during the time of Zophar's domain when I was spending a lot of time maintaining the website. So that's a game I want to stream it. It's on the list. It's actually right over here. Shining the Holy Ark for Sega Saturn. And there's an advertisement for Sonic Jam. Why Sega never released a proper Sonic the Hedgehog game for Saturn? I don't really know what Sega was doing from the years between 1994 and 1998. I don't know. It shouldn't be that difficult to stop one unit. A brief show of force should send them running. The silent protagonist really gets drained to its limits in the game. You're not kidding. Story says we need to find all the old SF developers and crowdfund them. Totally. I would do it. I want everyone to know. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not rich, but I would be happy to put some money towards such a project. It wouldn't be a lot, but I'll promote it. I'll talk about it on every stream. I'll post it on Zophar.net. Like, I'll 100%. I would be all in if there was such an amazing dev team out there that would give that a shot. I think Sega would listen. Sega's more likely to listen to the fans than that other company. You know which one I'm talking about. And it doesn't rhyme with, or no, it rhymes with Squinplendo. Julie says, even if it's a budget title, just a wee crumb of shining, I'm begging ya. Oh yeah. I am like that with Castlevania games. Your top 3 are always trading places. Yeah, I love Castlevania games too. I'm just bad at them because they're so hard. What's up, Hiro-san? Good to see you. Sonic, such a shiny case. Oh, it is shiny. And the green screen I always like laugh. Like the green screen, depending on what colors are on the cases, sometimes it gets translucent. Like, see that? Like, obviously, you can't see through the sole of the case, but there's like green there that the screen is pulling out. They did try. Yuji Naka was uncooperative. Is that what happened? You'll happily put money down for Shining Force 4. Same. Soiki didn't got a fresh start. Anything's possible. That's right. Sonic Mania. I keep going back to Sonic Mania. Alright, so what's happening here, Dantaris? I'm not Dantaris. What's his face? The King. Very well, Grunk. I thank you. However, do not chase them too far. Return to Flaggard as soon as you can. Aspia Castle. Alright, so now we get control back. Grunk inspected the bookcase. Report on the cult group Bullzone. 4 high priests lead their armies to the south and must remain vigilant. Intelligent report on Bearsall. The rich squander their ill-got gains while the citizens go hungry. Sorry, Grunk, but I don't care to fight a starving man for a crust of bread. What makes Benetrim hesitate? Stockpile and storage is the lifeline of all of Spinia. If I can change your mind, I still think you should leave now for Flaggard where your father Conrad awaits. Movements in the south of Aspia. The poor harvest has turned public sentiment against peace. A secret report from Ninja Murasame. Bullzone is a dangerous fanatical cult. They are more like a religious army. Grunt Guru is a massive 2D Sonic fan, but you can't disagree that Mania is probably the best all-around Sonic game. With it. Sega of America wanted to use the Knights engine to produce a Sonic game, but Naka said he would quit if they did. Why? Why did he do that? There are 9 hidden items before the next battle. Story. Is there a priest somewhere around here that I can find real quick? Because I think we're gonna wind this down, as I do have work at 7 a.m. But I don't want to, like, launch into a battle or something. So, like, if I step outside the castle walls, is there a priest somewhere out there? Do you know? This is where the Senate Assembly is held. It's closed once the Assembly is in session. If you'd like to enter the chamber, you must show me a permit issued by a Senate member. No worries here, son. We're gonna raid somebody awesome shortly, but I don't want to do that until I know it's safe. I think you have to leave the castle. No battle until you leave town. Okay. I don't think so, Lord Grunk. You're a brave soldier who risks his life for his country. You'd never turn into one of those parasitic scholars sitting around philosophizing all day. Philosophizing? Whatever the word is. Here maybe? Hold on, aren't you the Lord Grunk? I heard that your heroism on the way back from the peace conference was extraordinary. You're getting quite a reputation. They say you possess a rare talent as a commander. If that's the reputation of Lord Grunk, then I am more honored to serve under his command. I wish Sir Duntaris, the hero of all of Spinia, would say the same to me. Is it true you're moving to counterattack the Bearsall army, Lord Grunk? I say no. You never brag about your accomplishments. I wish I had your humility. By the way, my name is Braff. I'm Falford's son. I'm sure we'll see each other again. I didn't mess up, did I, by saying no? You've been playing through all the mainline Sonic games, says Julie, in the last 2 months, and they're all great. I love the 2D Sonics. They're so good. The 3D ones are, I don't know. I don't love them as much. Am I messing up here? Uh-oh. What are you two doing? Khan has reason to believe Prince Beef's forces are in danger. Well, it is a Guardian statue. We weren't fully aware of the effects of its power. The Guardian statue? I don't think I understand. Please explain. The statue, besides guarding Albessum, kept evil monsters away and worked in keeping the dark forces in check. Even 06 and Forces. I have Sonic Forces and Shrink Wrap over there. I haven't opened it yet. I want to stream it one of these days. The Great Wall is said to have amplified the magical protections. That's why more monsters are around now. The Great Wall held such power over monsters. If this is true, what is this dark force that was weakened? Take, for example, the Vandal you fought. You were victorious because the statue protected you by evading its powers. Also, the power of Bullzone priests. Now that the protection is no more, they will exercise their true power. You love Mania so much, it feels like the adult memory of old Sonic games you played as a kid. I completely agree with that. Like, it was literally like all the old Sonic games, but like if Sonic... I feel like Sonic Mania is what Sonic would have been if it was on the Saturn. Like, that's how it felt. 2D on the Saturn. The old ones are still great, you just have a bit more trouble coming back to some of them. I was trying to stream Sonic 2, what was it, Wednesday, and then earlier tonight, and I got my ass kicked. I got to, where the hell was I? The one after Hilltop Zone, the fifth one, Cavern Zone or whatever. Man, I got crushed. I have one continue left. I got the Mr. paused right now. If Prince Beef's forces head for Baran, they might intercept the Bullzone priests. I'm quite sure they would. If they engage with the Bullzone with their heightened powers, that would be disastrous. Someone must warn them. Yeah, someone must warn them. How about the guy that can't talk? The orb that Khan carries is apparently an effective weapon against the Bullzone. Can I take it to them? Oh. Right, Khan didn't tell us about it. I was certain you would agree. I will leave for Baron right away. He didn't agree. He just sat there going... like a fish. Are we going to intercept the Barris Alarm to protect storage, right? I shall return to headquarters and tell everyone to be ready to mobilize for the attack. Alright, where does this take us? This is probably the church. Good. Finally, an obvious-looking church. The priest says evil forces are spreading around. I wonder if that has anything to do with the war. I'm glad to see a soldier like you coming to church to pray, Lord Grunk. Come, let's pray for protection together. With the reports of Edmund's death, the chances for my son's survival must be slim. Still, I will pray for him. My son marshaled General Edmund on the Saraband expedition. He has yet to return. I pray for his safety. I'll never give up hope. At my age, I'm more concerned with the future of the young people than my own safety, so I came here to pray. My lost lamb. Revive people for me. What do you mean? They bring him back between chapters. Okie dokie then. Cure. But they're all cured. Nobody had anything anyway. Now, story, you say 15, right? And of course it doesn't tell you what levels they are. Alright, I guess I'll wait. Do a savey save. Replace. We will do a savey save. The game says don't power down, please. You are correct, Grunt Guru. Mystic Cave. That is what it is called. You will not continue. And that is because we are going to end the stream in a moment here.